Hi, do you hear me? Hi, Parmis Janam. Hi, Sama. How is it going? Ashia is typing. Hello. How is it going, Ashia? Sama, how was today? Parmis, how was today? Was it rainy in Rasht? Because in Tehran it is. Everything was fine. Happy to hear. Were you busy with the study? It was fine. Okay, great. Sama, were you busy today at work? What about Arshia? Arshia, were you busy? Last night was rainy. But today wasn't? Oh, as usual. Didn't you go out for walking or something today? Because the weather was perfect. It was so good. I went out and I bought some flowers for myself. Okay. Because today was so special. The weather was. Sama, you went out. Nice. Did you buy anything for yourself? Buy Sama. Why didn't you walk anywhere? Because today it was perfect for walking. Flowers. I wish you were here, Parmis, and I would buy some for you. Oh, they are just sitting next to me and learning English. Okay. Yeah. And I bought a new notebook to write in. Okay. And it's called O, new name. And that's it. Okay, you wanna gain more weight? That's why you just maybe you were in a hurry, huh, Sama? Were you in a hurry to go somewhere? Oh, Nasim is here. Yes, that's why. Okay. Ashia, what about you? How was the school today? Hi, Nasim. How is it going? Welcome. Erfan is here. I think Erfan got stuck in traffic on the way back because everywhere was bumper to bumper. Hi, Nasim Jana. Bumper to to get stuck in traffic. Okay. Get stuck کلا میشه گیر کردن دیگه. To get stuck in X. For example, you get stuck in an elevator. You get stuck in traffic. Okay. Hi, Erfan. Welcome. And today, because of rain, everybody got stuck in traffic. Nothing new. Oh, okay. And then, it was, the traffic was bumper to bumper. The traffic was bumper to bumper. Okay. Very good. Okay. Irfan, what about you? Did you get stuck in traffic? Actually, are you bored because everything is as usual, or you're okay with that? I just got that feeling that you are bored when everything is as usual. Am I right or mistaken? Today, not really. Okay, happy to hear, Irfan. Happy to hear. Because of rain? Okay, I just thought that you got stuck in traffic. You are okay with that? Okay, happy to hear. Okay. Did you review your lessons? Last session, we talked about passive. Did you review them? How was it? Easy or difficult? You came back home. Maybe that's why. It wasn't just rush hour. Rush hour. Rush hour, the time everywhere is packed. Everywhere is crowded. To be packed. Okay. So how was passive? Tell me about it. Did you review passive yesterday? Because it was weekend and you had enough time to do that? Yes, Parmis. And I think you had some questions, right? Because you sent me some. You had some questions. After the class, okay, I will just listen and give you feedback. No worries about it. Well, but thanks for reviewing, Parmis. Thanks. I really appreciate that. What about Arshia? What about Erfan? What about Nasim, Sama? Did you review passive? How was it? Easy or difficult to you? Yes. Okay, perfect. Erfan, how was it? Easy? Nasim, easy? Okay. Easy? Okay, very good. Okay. These days, you know, lots of people get stuck in traffic on the way going, on the همیشه حواستون باشه تو راه رفت on the way going و تو راه برگشت on the way back. So listen please. Today, these days, lots of people get stuck in traffic on the way going or on the way back to work. Okay, so what do you think can be done about it? Speaking is needed. Yeah, sure. What do you think can be done about traffic? Can you just type it for me and use passive, okay? To reduce traffic, what can be done? Sama is typing. Public transportation should be developed. Okay, very good. What else? Actually, is typing. The highways must be improved. Or the highways must be widened to widen. You know, when somewhere is narrow, you need to widen it. Okay, so widen. Very good. Okay, what else? I think your workplace should be chosen based on the distance. Do you agree with me? Because sometimes, you know, you choose somewhere to work in which is really far away. So it takes you a long time to get there. Do you think so? Car sharing should be advertised. Car sharing. You know, car sharing in که مثلا I don't know, 4 people from the same neighborhood are going somewhere, so every day one of them can take his or her own car. That's car sharing. The number of police officers, okay? Police uncountable, police officer countable, okay? Should be increased to control the cars. آره ولی پارمیز دیدی هر جا پلیس هست ترافیک بیشتره. Sometimes I think that they shouldn't be anywhere, you know. به خدا تو جاده و اینام دقت کن یا توی هایوی و اینام you can easily see that. Whenever there is one, you know, the traffic is worse. Okay? Very good. خب, these days you can see that some people are not happy. Some people, we are happy, but some people out are not happy. They feel disappointed, they feel hopeless. Okay, disappointed, ناامیدن, hopeless. What can be done for them? What can be done? In my idea, new free time activities should be taught, should be advertised, should be added to people's lifestyle. What else? What do you think? How people can get happier, how we can make people happier, what can be done about it. مثلا problems should be solved, financial problems should be solved. What else do you think should be done to cheer people up? Cheer somebody up. They should be motivated by more money. Fun TV programs such as comedy TV series and stand-up comedies should be increased. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Parents listening to music should be raised. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so music, money, and fun programs, comedies, TV series, they can help. So, and solving financial problems in my idea, as I told you. Okay, I mean financial issues must be reduced. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So خب امروز قرار راجع به مدالا با هم حرف بزنیم بچه‌ها. I told you some sessions ago if I'm not mistaken که ما 3 kinds of verb داریم. ببین part number 1 main verbs, number 2 auxiliary verbs. auxiliary ببین به جای auxiliary بعضیا helping هم میگن. auxiliary verbs and modal verbs. Okay, main verbs are like to go, to teach, to dance, to study, to immigrate, or whatever. Okay, auxiliary verbs are the ones like do, does, did. It means that you change the positive sentence to negative and question. For example, I work. Do you work? I don't work. Okay, modal verbs show us necessity, probability, obligation, prohibition, and we have got different kinds. Okay, خب حالا بیایم بریم سراغ. Is that clear? این سه نوع verba clear? Nothing new, huh? Very good. خب حالا بیایم بریم اول سراغ must. Okay, ببین positive formش چیه؟ after all modal verbs you should have infinitive without to. یعنی چی؟ یعنی bare infinitive. مثلا to go, to dance. Don't forget it then. So the first one is positive and must. For example, I must be, you must be, he must be. And for the negative form, you should add not to it. For example, he mustn't talk. حالا ما توی writing اجازه نداریم short form بنویسیم. ببین شما توی writing IELTS تون اصلا نباید short form بنویسین. contradiction ندارین. باید کاملش رو بنویسید. پس خواستین بنویسین. می نویسین he must not speak ولی این speaking you say that he mustn't speak. question form این دوتا رو با هم جاشون رو عوض میکنین. کدوم دوتا؟ subject and modal verb. مثلا he must help, must he help, like this. And then negative question you can say must he not walk or mustn't he walk. یعنی چی؟ یعنی اگر negative question میخواستین بپرسین هم not رو میتونید به خود این modal verb بچسبونین هم میتونین بعد از subject بیارینش. پس دو تا question form negative وجود داره. پازیتیوش که one of them must he help ولی negativeش میتونه باشه mustn't he walk میتونه هم باشه must he not walk. حالا mustn't he walk خیلی این فرماله و must he not walk خیلی فرمالشه. یعنی it's a matter of formality. Got it? Yeah. Okay. حالا بیایم ببینیم که یا از must استفاده میکنیم. Must is used for strong obligations. It is personal because it shows the speaker's opinion or will. For example, I must clean my teeth. I want to be healthy. You must go there and do it right now. بچه اون ماستی که خودمون بر خودمون قائل میشیم بر اساس اجبار نیست. اون کاملا پرسوناله. ببین مثلا من درسام رو هم پایلاپ شده. پایلاپ یعنی انباشته شده. خب to pile up. ببین هیچ امتحانی هم وجود نداره خب، ولی at the weekend I think I must catch up on my lessons. گرفتی چی شد؟ امتحانی وجود نداره، یعنی یه external forceی رو سر من نیست. من خودم به عنوان یک student فکر میکنم که I have piled up my lessons and I must catch up on them. Got it? ببین من نه به خاطر اینکه تو ایرانم خب، مثلا به خاطر اینکه من یه مسلمونم و خودم این ایده رو دارم خب، مثلا من الان رفتم کالیفرنیا بازم حجاب دارم، پس دلیلش چیه؟ اونجا که دیگه فورسی وجود نداره که، پس میشه I must wear hijab. گرفتی چی شد؟ پرسوناله. از به خاطر چیه؟ به خاطر اپینین منه، به خاطر ویل منه. ویل اینجا یعنی desire. will اینجا نونه و معنیش desire. اوکی؟ به این دلیله. So, number 2, it expresses strong recommendation. Recommendation یعنی suggestion, یعنی offer, okay? You must see that. It is the best film I have ever seen. Imagine, for example, I tried shishlik in that restaurant and I think that it's one of the best. پس میگم you must try it. مثلا, I went on that trip and I think that it was perfect. So, because the scenery was spectacular, you must go and see that. این must force نداره، این must فقط a strong recommendation داره. Number 3, we use it to express certainty of a speaker. مثلا certainty یعنی how sure you are. Certainty از noun certain دیگه. Certain is an adjective و certainty is a noun form. یعنی how sure you are about something. پس you use it to express certainty of the speaker. They must be at a school by now. It is already 9 o'clock. Okay? مثلا you must study hard. Okay. ببین من شورم که if you don't study hard, okay, you won't pass the exam. پس میگم you must study hard. این out of my certainty. Okay? و the opposite of must is need not. مثلا I must wash up. No, you needn't. ببین اینجا need چیز نیستا، main verb نیستا که مثلا میگیم I need a book. اینجا need modal verb. I have already done it. So I must wash up. No, you needn't. یعنی you don't need to. اینطوری بگم. اونجا ولی need to main verb و I have already done it. این یک conversation between دو نفره ها. و must not has a different meaning. It is used to express prohibition that involves the speaker's will. We mustn't come late today or the teacher will be very angry. He mustn't enter this room. It is dangerous. Okay? So, مثلا these days you mustn't go out without wearing a mask. These days you mustn't, for example, shake hands with your friends. Coronavirus is transferred. So ask me if you have any questions. Irfan, you got caught up? I think you got cut off, yeah? Okay. To get cut off. Yeah, I got it. Maybe it's because of internet connection. Okay. So ask me if you have any questions about must. Nothing? No? Let's talk about have to. Okay? Have to is not like must. Maybe must, there was only one form for that. مثلا I must, he must, she must, whatever. ولی اینجا have to و has to. Have to برای I, you, we, they و has to for he, she and it. Don't forget it. حالا positive statement. I have to be, you have to be ولی he has to be. البته اگه نگاتیو بشه بعد از doesn't دوباره have to میشه ها. مثلا he doesn't have to be here. مثلا she doesn't have to speak English like this. Now, negative one, I don't have to speak. He doesn't have to speak. ببین پس وقتی does آوردی توی جمله باید سیمپل فرمش رو بیاری. دیگه نمیتونی دوباره has رو بیاری. Question, do I have to help? میبینی وقتی have to داره برای نگاتیو فرمش و برای question فرمش نمیتونی جا به جا بکنی. باید do و does توی جمله به کار ببری. چون برای must میگفتیم I must work, I mustn't work. ولی اینجا میگیم I have to work hard, I don't have to work hard. یعنی یه do یا یه does بعد خودمون اضافه بکنیم. Negative ones, okay. Question one, do I have to help and does he have to help? و برای نگاتیو فرمش هم do I not have to walk دوباره فرمال است ولی توی everyday conversation میگیم don't I have to walk or doesn't he have to walk یعنی notش رو ازش جدا نمی کنیم. توی formal situationه که فقط اونم توی academic writing notش رو ازش جدا می کنیم و بعد از subject میاریم otherwise این کار رو نمی کنیم. Okay? حالا بیا ببینیم که یوسیجاش چیه. میگه while must is used to show the speaker's opinion or will, have to expresses an external obligation based on a rule or the authority of another person. It is impersonal. ببین بهت گفتم مثلا من درسامو رو هم پایلاب کردم. At the weekend, I think that I must study. خب؟ ولی فکر کن وقتی قراره شنبه امتحان داشته باشم دیگه یه external force رو سرمه. دیگه فورسه از درون نمیاد. خب؟ پس I have to study. ببین من اگر مازلیم هستم و توی مثلا کالیفرنیا حجاب میذارم به خاطر اینکه I think I must wear it. ولی تو ایران که اگه این کار رو نکنم arrest میشم پس I have to wear hijab. have to یه external force dاره. از inside و personal ناشی نمیشه. So, compare. Sarah, you must wear a coat today. It is cold. Sarah's mom wants her to wear a coat. It is her personal will. ببینی؟ شخصیه. اون ازش میخواد. ولی British students have to wear uniforms. This obligation expresses a general rule. It is impersonal. اصلا شخصی نیست. اونا ببین مامیه داره بهش میگه. ولی این یه چیزیه که impersonale. Authorities or government or your country ask you to do something. این دوتا رو نگاه کن. I must tidy my room. The speaker's will اینجا یعنی desire. خواسته خود اسپیکره. In this case, your own will. You want to clean your room. Mom says you have to tidy your room first. This sentence expresses the authority to another person. میبینی؟ یه نفر دیگه داره به تو اوردر میده. مجبوری این کار بکنی. It is your mother's order. Got it? مثلا وقتی میاین کلاس زبان مثلا میای سفیر خب you must use a monolingual dictionary okay نه اونم must نیست میدونی چرا برای اینکه authority مؤسسه از تو میخواد اونم باید با must بگیم باید با have to بگیم you have to use a monolingual dictionary. گرفتی چرا گفتم اینم هفتوه برای اینکه سفیر یا حالا اسکول authorities asked you نه یه شخص authorities asked you ولی آیا مجبوری از لاینمن استفاده کنی؟ نه برو آکسفورد استفاده کن برو میریام وبستر استفاده کن you don't have to حالا من اینجا don't have to رو short form نوشتم ولی شما یه وقت تو رایتینگ IELTS این کار رو نکنین ازتون نمره کم میشه you don't have to use مثلا Longman dictionary. چرا؟ چون you can use Merriam-Webster, Cambridge or whatever. Sometimes the difference between must and have to is not important, ولی have to is more common. Okay? And then it said we usually use have to in questions. For example, Mom, do I have to help you with the housework? مثلا شما میرید مؤسسه از اونا میپرسید do I have to speak English here? Do I have to pay in advance? Do I have to pay in cash? شما یه سوال از من با have to بپرسید ببینم. Not necessarily with have to. میتونید در مورد مثلا someone بپرسین که has to ایناست. مثلا while riding a bicycle, do I have to wear a helmet? In order to score 7 in IELTS, do I have to hire a tutor? من این همه سوال میپرسم شما چرا سوال نمیپرس؟ همه اومده سوال با have to. مثلا in your house, does your father have to pay the bills? Does your mother have to cook? به من چند تا گفتم فقط. دیگه زبانم خوب شد. آماده آیلتس. Do I have to publish a paper to be accepted in a good university? Very good, very good. Okay. Or to get admission from a good university. Excellent. Very good. Irfan is typing. نسیم، ارشیا، پارمیز، سکوتتون رو نبینم. Do I have to listen to podcasts to improve my English listening? Very good, very good. Okay, excellent. Does your friend have to call you every week? آره، ارشیا حواست باشه does آوردی اونجا دیگه چیز بیار. Have to بیار. مثلا does your father have to, does your mother have to, does your friend have to. وقتی does میاد دیگه نمیتونه has بیاد دیگه باش چیز بیاد have to بیاد. Parmis is typing. مثلا do you have to cut down on sugar when you go on a diet? Do you have to cut out on fat when, for example, you have got high cholesterol? مثلا. What else? Do I have to do my homework without S, honey? In a specific time. So do I have to meet a deadline? اینا میتونی یه نیتیو این شکلی میپرسه. Do I have to meet a deadline? Do I have to meet a deadline? Okay, great. Excellent. We usually use have to in question. Okay. Must has a present form only. In all other tenses we use have to. Okay? یعنی must گذشته نداره. هر موقع مجبور بودی یه چیزی رو در مورد گذشته با must بگی سریع با had to replaceش کن. We had to get up early yesterday. I've never had to borrow money. Okay? Got it? پس must گذشته نداره. There is no past form for must. Whenever you need to say something like must in the past, you can use had to instead. پس we had to get up early yesterday. We had to meet the deadlines, for example, in university. مثلا we had to wear a uniform in high school. And don't have to and mustn't have a completely different meaning. آره اینو بهتون گفتم که mustn't و don't have to معنیاشون با هم دیگه فرق میکنه. ببین وقتی من به یه نفر میگم you mustn't یعنی نباید اون کار رو بکنه. You mustn't smoke here. You mustn't speak loud here. You mustn't speak Persian in class. ولی don't have to یعنی اجباری نداری. مثلا تو ایران حجاب واجبه. You have to wear hijab. ولی you don't have to wear چادر. You have to speak English, okay? ولی you don't have to be so fluent. You don't have to be accurate. شما من بگید have to رو. مثلا when you are single و you live with your parents, you don't have to pay the bills. Huh? You don't have to pay, for example, for the family expenses. دیگه چی؟ مثلا when you go on a diet, you don't have to be hungry for long hours. مثلا when you want to take IELTS exam, you don't have to go abroad. You can take it here. You don't have to score 8. Exactly. آره دقیقا. For getting admission, آره عرفان, you don't have to score 8. ولی you have to score 6.5 at least. Okay? اون have to مثبت دیگه. Ashley is typing. مثلا when you exercise and you go to the gym, you don't have to go on a diet. But if you go on a diet, you can get a better result. دیگه چی؟ امروز دوباره سوری و نرگس نیومدن. when you are at home, you don't have to wear socks. دقیقا. آره دقیقا. You don't have to. آره. Yeah, you don't have to wear formal clothes. Ashia. But when you go to school, فکر کنم, do you have to wear formal clothes at school or you don't have to? You don't have to speak French in Canada. Exactly. Okay. But you have to speak English. آره. Very good. خب پس mustn't means that you cannot do something ولی مثلا you mustn't eat so much chocolate. Okay? خیلی خوب. پس تا اینجا must رو خوندیم، have to رو خوندیم و چی رو خوندیم؟ may و might و اینا رو نخوندیم. خب بیاین اینجا سراغ can خیلی ساده است. ببینیم پازیتیو فرمش دوباره it's the same for all pronouns. مثلا I can go, you can go, he can go or whatever. The negative form cannot. short formش can't. به هیچ وجه ننویسینش. توی منظورم IELTS و questionش can you come و نگتیوش هم can he not walk or can't he walk. Okay? past tenseش هم که could'ه. حالا can کیا به کار میبریم؟ To describe the ability to do something. مثلا I can swim very well. Can he speak English fluently? We cannot sing at all. Okay? What can you do very well? What can you do very well? For example, Arshia, Irfan, can you repair a car? Or ladies, can you bake a cake? Can you cook a kind of a special food very well? Can you ride a bicycle? Can you drive very well? Can you dance? Can you sing? Can you tolerate this situation these days? I can sleep very well. Okay. Or you can say that I can sleep for long hours, For example, for 12 hours a day. I cannot repair a car. Okay, I can't repair, but I can call to service. Irfan, it's really difficult to call them, So, Arshia, what can you do very well? Irfan, what can you do very well? It's your specialty. Everybody knows that you are really. I can't drive slowly. Okay. Sama, can you bake a cake? Or can you cook very well? Nasim, can you cook very well? I can cook. I can bake a cake very well. Oh nice. برای کیک نسیم جانم بگو بیک. هر چیزی که توی آون درستش میکنی بگو بیک. I can play video games very well. Oh, you are an expert, Ashia, huh? Unfortunately not. Okay, okay, so don't forget it. You bake a cake. Okay. You can just cook, just Sama. It means you don't know how to cook قرمه سبزی, قیمه, تحچین, or these things. Sama, you must be joking. Ah, you haven't tried. Okay, they're not difficult. They're not difficult at all. Okay. To be an expert for Ashia. Ashia is an expert. Okay, a person who is very good at something. Maybe professional adjective, expert, professional. Expert nounشه یادت نره. پس I am professional, I am an expert. You are an expert, you are professional. یادت نره. Very good. Number 2, it expresses the possibility to do something. We can go to the seaside at last. Our holidays start new week. Okay? این یه possibilityه. مثلا on Wednesday, مثلا Wednesday is off. We can go out together. Huh? Tomorrow I'm not that busy. We can have breakfast out. Huh? When was the last time you had breakfast out? The last time you had breakfast out, for example, in a restaurant. When was the last time? 2 weeks ago. Nice, Sama. Having a breakfast out is really good. Better than any meals. I'm not that interested in being out for lunch or dinner. Dinner, not at all. But breakfast is perfect. But I prefer sleep. Sama, don't be lazy, please. As I know, you are not a lazy one, but you have changed, Sama. فکر کنم COVID-19 changed you. Everyone is laughing at you. So, what about Nowruz holiday this year? What do you think we can do? Can do نه ها, can do as a lot. Can do. Okay? For Nowruz. During the week, I am not. Oh, I know, Sam, because I've been busy. So, what are the possible things you think we can do this Nowruz? Because I think this Nowruz quarantine goes on. So what do you think about it? What do you think we can do? Can we go on a trip? We can study hard. Oh, we can study English at home. Okay. Okay, not a bad idea. Can't we go on a trip? Do you think quarantine goes on? And the roads are congested? The roads are blocked up? You suppose. Okay. But good, Parm is good for you. Lucky you, because you are in North. Enjoy it. You don't think so? I think so, Irfan. We can watch movies with our parents. Are. But if you have the same taste, if you have, you know, something in common with them, to have something in common. آره آخه میدونین چیه ارشیا your parents are young ولی my parents are not that young و you know they enjoy watching Iranian series which are really boring to me. That's why I can't watch any movies with them. I think the roads are blocked up. To block up. اون یکی سینونیمش هم congested. To be congested. That's why I think we can't go on a trip. But people don't pay attention and they go on a trip. نه دیگه Parmis, they will be fined. جریمه میشن. They will be fined. Okay? They have to pay the penalty. یعنی باید جریمه بدن. To pay the penalty. Really? Permission? To get a permission to get permission. حالا این جالب، یکی از شاگردام امروز ببین چی میگفت بچه‌ها، میگفتش که مثلا یه سری از آدم‌هایی که لوکال نورثن، یعنی آدم‌های محلی نورثن، ماشیناشونو به تهرانیا اجاره میدن. فکر کن مثلا it's a kind of business دقیقاً که مثلا they can get it. آره خیلی برام جالب بود سما. مثلا میان تهران و اجاره میدن ماشینشون رو مثلا به اون پرسنی که wants to travel. ولی برای شمالیام خیلی ناراحتم. بچه. آخه مثلا واقعا بیزنسشون یعنی کاملا devastated. برای اینکه خب بیزنسی که مثلا خیلی از آدمای لوکال داشتن، حتی مثلا رستوران خاورخانم و اینا رو رفتین، اینا اکثرشون آدم‌هایی که مسافرن، چون آدم لوکال و محلی که خودشون غذاها رو بلده درست کنه، براشون اونقدر اینترستینگ نیست که حالا بخواد بره رستوران. و احساس میکنم که یعنی they have been devastated واقعا. ولی آره اینطوریه. So then we use it to say that something is probable. مثلا it can be John. ببین مثلا یه نفر در میزنه knocks on the door و من میگم که it can be my sister. ببین probable دیگه، من اینطوری guess میکنم. He has blonde hair and he's wearing glasses. Okay? مثلا the phone is ringing and I just think that it can be my brother. It can be my, for example, I don't know, sister, my friend. یعنی it's just for guess when something is probable. پس بالایه گفت هم برای possibility میتونه باشه و هم برای probability when you guess. همیشه degree possibility از probability بیشتره. و it expresses the permission to do something. permission. permit verbشه. to permit. to permit means to let, to allow. Okay. مثلا why not? You can marry her. She's a nice girl. Can I go out? Can I call you now? Can I text you at 12? Can we talk later? Okay? Like this. So, for permission, ask me a question with can. Nobody is typing. Sama is typing. Erfan is typing. Pardon. Ask me a question with can. For permission. مثلا میگیم can I leave the class? Huh? Can I ask a question about last session? ارفان ببین پاردن با چیزه ها، با اوه ها، چون توی فرنچ پقدوه دیگه میگیم پقدو، بعد تو انگلیسی میگیم پاردن. Can I teach my homework? ارفان چه سوالیه آخه. واقعا میشه you ask مثلا such a question and a teacher says yes. Okay? teach میشه پیشوندن. ارفان یادت نره homework و housework و اینا uncountable ها، اس بهش اضافه نکن. Can I have coffee? Can I have coffee? یا ارشیا بگو Can I have a cup of coffee? coffee uncountable، اون ای قبلشو بردار. Can I have dinner during the class? سما داری دینر میخوری؟ Can I leave the class 30 minutes sooner? آها very good. آخه من احساس میکنم این وقت توی کلاس این اتفاق میفته. میدونی چرا این احساس میکنم؟ چون خودم کلاس آنلاین داشتم این کارو میکردم. یه دفعه براتون تعریف کردم یه کلاس آنلاین داشتم پیراشکی پختم سرش. من شاگرد بودم. براتون تعریف کردم. انقدر تیچر I'm all ears in your Thank you. My heart to you. میبینی هارت همون. هارت هم بلد نیستم درست کنم. انقدر معلم بورینگ بود بچه ها. من لپتاپم بردم توی آشپزخونه، شروع کردم به پیراشکی درست کردن. یعنی کلاس تموم شد پیراشکی منم قشنگ آماده بود. به خدا خیلی بورینگ بود و he didn't have anything new to say, anything new. فرداشم باهاش دعوا کردم. I got my money back. به خدا. Bad, nothing. Don't you have any questions about Ken? حالا یه دونه جمله کودم بهم بدین دیگه در مورد گذشته. What could you do when you were a child? What could you do when you were a child? I could read when I was only 5. I could read when I was only 5. But I couldn't swim when I was a child. I couldn't ride a bicycle. I could ride a tricycle. سه چرخه داشتم. Tricycle. You too. But now I can. Sama I can. And I have got a bicycle. Her name is Khanum Gul. And she's orange. Do you have a bicycle, Sama? I mean reading and writing. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Nasim is typing. Ashia is typing. What could you do or you couldn't do when you were a child? Irfan, what could you do? Could you sing a song in public when you were a child? تو گروه سرود بودین? In a choir? I could jump when I was skating. Oh, nice. What time could you ride a bike when you were a child? What time could you ride a bike when you were a child? I couldn't, Irfan. When I was a child, I couldn't ride a bike. You know, I learned it last year. Last year, I bought a bicycle and I learned how to do that. But as a child, I couldn't. I could ski when I was 7 years old. Wow, Arshia. Good. Yeah, Irfan, and I really love my bicycle. Arshia, you were so professional. Good then. Thank you. Nasim, what about you? Irfan, as a child, what could you do? Promise, I couldn't ride a bike when I was a child like you. Promise, what about now? Can you? Do you have a bicycle? Yes, now you can. Oh, nice. Okay. And in north, perfect. Something heavenly to do. Okay. I couldn't ride a bicycle. Very good. I couldn't ride a bicycle. You could ride a tricycle. Tricycle سه چرخ است. I could break glasses with my ball. Very Irfan, is it a kind of ability to do that? You were naughty. Naughty یعنی playful بودی. Naughty or playful. Okay. Naughty or میشه شیطون. Naughty or playful. Yes, I was. Yeah, most boys are. Very good. Great. حالا بیایم سراغ May. May, positive. Don't you have any questions, بچه‌ها? Everything is clear about can? تا الان must رو خوندیم، have to رو خوندیم، can رو خوندیم. Okay, thank you then. حالا بیایم ببینیم May چی میگه. May, positive statement. I may go, you may go, he may go. منظورش چیه؟ یعنی it is the same for all pronouns. نگاتیوش یه not بهش اضافه کنیم. ببین تا الان فقط برای have to بود که not به خودش نمیتونستیم اضافه بکنیم. My question, may I help? مثلا may I help you? نگاتیوش هم may he not walk. بعد may دوباره کجا استفاده میشه؟ تو permission. اوکی؟ وقتی میخوای permission بگیری. مثلا میگی can I go out یا may I go out? You may borrow your car. I won't need it. Okay? You may borrow my car. I won't need it. May I smoke here? It's like can I smoke here? No, you cannot. I'm sorry. ببین حالا فرق بین may I smoke here و can I smoke here may more formal دیگه. It's a matter of formality. ببین اگه خواستی تو انگلیسی بگی از لحاظ something باید بگی x wise. مثلا میخوای بگی از لحاظ grammar wise، از لحاظ vocabulary wise، از لحاظ فرمال بودن formality wise. پس حواست باشه که can I go out و may I go out meaning wise لحاظ معنایی the same. Grammar wise, formality wise they are different. May is more formal. It is used to express probability or prediction. ببین برای predictionی که میخوایم برای آینده هم به کار ببریم از may استفاده میکنیم. مثلا they may call tomorrow یعنی I'm not sure about it. They may call tomorrow. I hope so. گرفتی چی شد؟ پس برای probability و یا predictionی که it's for future. Okay, you can use it. The main difference between may and can is in style. May is more formal than can. Can is typical of spoken English. بهت گفتم اینو formality wise و اینا. حالا بیا سومی. The opposite of may is must, not, or may not. مثلا may I smoke here? You mustn't smoke here. You may not smoke here. ببین you mustn't smoke here خیلی مثلا جدی و یه strong prohibitionه. مثلا خیلی امریه. ولی you may not smoke here more formal و more polite. You can't smoke here خیلی informal. یعنی when you are talking to a friend you say that. Okay? گرفتی تفاوتاشو؟ معنیاشون the same میشه. به هر صورت نمیتونی اینجا اسموک بکنی. ولی mustn't خیلی مثلا نمیدونم قشنگ نیست و may not خب خیلی دیگه فرماله و can't هم که how you talk to a friend. خب بذاریم پس ببینیم که این جزوه رو کاملش کردیم. آره. خب anything to ask about these three? No. Perfect. خیلی خب. Thank you. حالا بیاین سراغ نه میخوام قبل از اکسرسایز یه سری چیزای دیگه بهتون بگم. یه عالمم اکسرسایز داریم. اگر رسیدیم که توی کلاس انجام میدیم، اگر نه که شماها بعدا خودتون انجام بدیم و ask me if you have any questions. آها اینم بذار یه نگاش بکنیم ببینیم هر چیش که جدیده بخونیم. هر چیش مثل قبلیه بود که دیگه نمیخونیم. ببین اینم برای ببین میگه که مثلا برای مودالا داره اینو بهمون میگه که they don't use an S for the third person singular. اصلا اینو که همه هم میدونیم. I can, he can. مثلا I must, he must. اینو که یادت باشه. خب کوئسچنی که میخوایم سوال بکنیم معمولا اینورژن داریم. اینورژن یعنی جای سابجکت و ورب رو عوض میکنیم. خب فقط به غیر از have to رو این کار رو براش انجام نمیدیم. و they are followed directly by infinitive on another verb. تو هم که براش نمیذاشتیم. مثلا I have to go, have to با هم دیگه یه دونه وربه، نه اینکه اون تو کانکتر بین این دوتا باشه. حالا میگه که برای probability خب ما میتونیم از چیا استفاده بکنیم. مثلا برای probability میتونی از must استفاده کنی. میگی it's snowing so it must be very cold outside. یعنی چی؟ یعنی اینکه you are almost certain که آره it's cold outside. Okay? و I don't know where John is. He could have missed the train. بچه‌ها auxiliary verbای گذشته رو بلدین؟ مثل should have, could have, might have. اینا رو بلدیشون یا نه؟ مثلا فکر کنین که من با مامانم مثلا 5 دقیقه پیش حرف زدم on the phone و مثلا I get home she's not at home. اوکی؟ آها خیلی خوب، الان توضیح میدم. اوکی؟ خب بذار فقط اینو نگاه کنیم چیزی از قلم را نیفتاده باشه. الان پست مودالا رو براتون میگم. No worries. بعد میاد میگه که can و could talk about a skill or ability. مثلا she can speak 6 languages. My grandfather could play golf very well و I can drive که اینا رو با هم حرف زدیم. برای advice هم must رو داشتیم هم have to رو داشتیم که بهتون گفتم که مثلا must وقتی که هیچ فورسی در میون نیست ولی have to force در میونه. برای permission هم که could و may و can و اینا رو میگفتیم. برای habit های گذشتمون would رو میگیم که would مثل used toه. آها بیا اصلا اینجا داریمش. اوکی؟ خب از اون بالایی ها هیچ کدوم ما مشکلی نداریم. Everything is fine. خیلی خوب. حالا بیایم ببینیم که پست مودالا چیان. این مودالایی که ما الان خوندیم یا برای present بود، یه دونش فقط برای past بود که گفتیم به جای must بیا had to بگو. ولی حالا ما برای زمان گذشته میتونیم could have, should have و would have رو به کار ببریم. These past modal verbs are all used hypothetically to talk about things that didn't really happen in the past. For example, could have plus past participle. Could have plus past participle means that something was possible in the past or you had the ability to do something in the past but you didn't do it. گرفتی چی شد؟ مثلا من قابلیت اینو داشتم که توی مثلا فلان امتحان 20 بشم. خب ولی یه اتفاق unpredictably افتاد و من نتونستم اون 20 رو بگیرم ولی قابلیتش رو داشتم. I could have scored 20. میبینی اتفاق نیفتاده ها ولی possibilityش بوده. مثلا I could have been more successful as a child if مثلا my parents supported me more. یعنی parents هم support هم نکردن پس منم موفق نشدم. I could have been more successful as a child if my parents supported me. گرفتی چی شد؟ پس چی خیلی مهمه؟ اینکه میتونست تو زمان گذشته possible باشه ولی you didn't do it. ببین I could have stayed up late. I could have stayed up late but I decided to go to bed early. Okay? They could have won the race. W-O-N گذشته win won but they didn't try hard enough. Julie could have bought the book but she borrowed it from a library instead. He could have studied harder, but he was too lazy and that's why he failed the exam. خب ببین چه قشنگ داره میگه. مثلا I could have bought a new car if I saved my money or if I had saved my money. I could have immigrated if I was thinking of that at the age of 20. حالا شما یه مثال به هم بدین با could have. در مورد گذشته است. Don't forget. مثلا I could have changed my car if I had saved money. I could have been so good at French if I had studied harder. I could have had more achievements if I had more perseverance. Very good. I could have bought a new car. عرفان بعد از could have past participle بذار. If the inflation didn't rise. نه wasn't. Didn't. Okay. Rise. Raise نه rise. ایشو بردار. R-I-S-E بذار. I could have contributed, you mean? Continued. I could have continued my piano lessons, but I gave it up. نه دیگه, but I gave it up. Okay. I could have continued, ing نه, past participle. My piano lessons, but I gave it up. I could have spoken English. نسیم. بعد از could have past participle بیار. If I studied sooner. Okay. I could have been. ارشیا بینش رو جا انداختی. So good at English. Good at something. ارشیا. If I tried harder. Very good. Excellent. Very good. خیلی خوب. این مثبتش بود. Could have past participle مثبت بود. حالا بیا ببین منفیش چیه. Couldn't have plus past participle means that something wasn't possible in the past even if you had wanted to do it. Okay? اصلا wasn't it possible in the past. مثلا I couldn't have arrived any earlier. There was a terrible traffic jam. ببین اصلا impossible بوده که من بتونم زودتر برسم. حالا چرا؟ There was a terrible traffic jam. مثلا I couldn't have written a book at the age of 3 because I was illiterate. Illiterate یعنی بی سواد. Illiterate. ببین I couldn't have written. نمی‌تونم کتاب بنویسم دیگه. Written a book at the age of 3 because I was illiterate. Illiterate میشه بی سواد. اوکی؟ خب ببینیم مثال دیگه خودش داده. آره. He couldn't have passed the exam even if he had studied harder. It's a really, really difficult exam. ببین یعنی حتی اگه study hardم کرده بوده couldn't برای اینکه the exam was really difficult. That's why. Okay. حالا میگه که نمبر 2 شو نگاه کن. این یه در چیزه یوسج دیگهشه. میگه you use could have plus past participle when we want to make a guess about something that happened in the past. ببین حواست باشه پس یه چیزی توی زمان گذشته اتفاق افتاده و you just guess it. حالا چجوری؟ میگه که in this case we don't need if what we are saying is true or not true. چرا؟ چون داریم guess میکنیم. We are just talking about our opinion of what maybe happened. مثلا, why is John late? He could have got stuck in traffic. He could have forgotten that we were meeting today. He could have overslept. ببین مثلا I had a kind of مثلا meeting with John و جان نیومده. خب دارم به خودم فکر کنم خواب مونده. میبینی تو گذشته است دیگه. خواب مونده. He could have overslept. مثلا شاید به نظرم یادش رفته. He could have forgotten it. Okay? مثلا شما چی دارید مثال براش بزنین؟ من منفیشم حتی تو ذهنم هست. مثلا اینکه فکر کنید من 5 دقیقه پیش با مامیم حرف زدم on the phone و الان مثلا on the phone بودم بیرون بودم. الان میرم خونه I ring the bell but she doesn't answer. میگم she couldn't have gone out. نمیتونه بیرون رفته باشه. You know why? Because she was at home 5 minutes ago. شما چی دارید براش؟ وقتی میخواین guess بکنین. مثلا imagine your birthday was about 2 or 3 days ago and your best friend didn't call you, didn't even text you to say happy birthday to you. So what do you think has happened to her or him? He couldn't have forgotten. He couldn't have forgotten نمیتونه فراموش کرده باشه. ولی من میگم he could have forgotten. Huh? Maybe that's why he didn't call. مثلا he could have been busy with lots of things. مثلا he could have been on a mission. مثلا اشیا و سما بنویسم. She could have had an accident. آره. Okay. He could have got COVID-19. بیچاره. آره maybe. آره. و میدونین که past participle get هم got هم gotten. Both are correct. دقیقا. حالا you just come home and you see that your mommy didn't cook anything for lunch. چه گسی میکنین؟ You got home and you saw there was nothing on the stove for lunch. What do you think? She could have been tired. دقیقاً. یا she could have been busy with housework. She could have been busy. دقیقاً. یا she could have decided to treat you. Treat you یعنی براتون از بیرون غذا بگیره. She could have decided to treat you, huh? To surprise you. البته مامی‌ها که دیدی همیشه میگن غذای خونه یه چیز دیگه است. They never do that. My mommy never ever does it. She could have ordered, yeah, pizza. آره, maybe. She could have spoken with her friend all the time. Why, Parmis, your mom is like that? My mom is like that. She keeps talking on the phone for, oh my God, some hours. And I don't know how she can do that. To my surprise. And whenever I complain, میگه خودت چطور انقدر سر کلاسات حرف میزنی؟ بابا, that's quite different. It's my job. All mommies are like that. All mommies are like that. آره, maybe. Daddies are into TV, mommies are into phone. Poor babies. Baby, children. هممون پوریم واقعا. And she nags. آره, with her sister. آره. With her sister and also for me with my sister. I mean her daughter. آره, I know. Now, let's talk about might have past participle. We can also choose to use might have past participle to mean the same thing. آره بچه دقیقاً. یعنی ببین اون کوده خب مثلا he could have overslept میتونه دقیقاً با might replace بشه. یعنی تو توی زمان گذشته به جای could همه جا میتونی might بذاری. یادت نره. might هم که گذشته میه دیگه. برای prediction دیگه. اوکی؟ بعد بیا از could have past participle اگه سوال نداری بریم should have past participle. البته should have past participle قبلا یه کوچولو یه تاچی بهش داشتیم ولی الان دوباره در موردش حرف میزنیم. سوال از اینجا could have. Okay, great. Thank you. حالا بیا should have ببین. Should have plus past participle can mean something, okay, that would have been a good idea, but that you didn't do it. It's like giving advice about the past when you say to someone else or regretting. اینو اتفاقا هم حرف زدیم. گفتم اونجایی که conditional type 3 بهتون درس دادم این should have pp و با regret رو بهتون گفتم. مثلا گفتم که if I hadn't lost my temper I wouldn't have shouted at my mom. یا مثلا I regret shouting at my mom. I shouldn't have shouted at my mom. دوباره داره همینو میگه دقیقا برای regret ها تو بیا از این استفاده کن و you are giving advice to someone که اون کارو دیگه نکنه. میگه که regretting what you did or didn't do when you are talking about it. حالا shouldn't have plus past participle means that something wasn't good idea but you did it anyway. Okay? مثلا I bought a car و I think that I shouldn't have bought it. You know why? Because it's not good. این شوده و shouldn't have. ببین مثلا I should have studied harder. این regret منه. I didn't study hard. I failed the exam and I think that I should have studied harder. I should have gone to bed early. I didn't go to bed early and now I'm tired. I shouldn't have eaten so much cake. I did eat a lot. برای اینکه روش emphasis بذاره دیدشو ازش کشیده بیرون. وگرنه ate بوده. And now I don't feel good. You shouldn't have called me when you arrived. یعنی you didn't call me and I was worried. آها این shouldn't نیست. این شوده. میگه you should have called me when you arrived. You didn't call me and I was worried and I wish that you had called me. John should have left home early. Then he wouldn't have missed the plane. Okay? دومیش چی میگه؟ چیز جدیدی داره. To talk about something if everything is normal and okay. آره خیلی خوب. حالا شما بیاین به من چیز بدین. Should و shouldn't. با should have past participle اول به هم یه چیزی بگین. Should have past participle. مثلا I should have started learning English when I was مثلا نه اون موقع هم definitely شروع کردین ولی انقدر serious نبودین. میتونین بگین که I should have studied English seriously or more even seriously when I was younger. مثلا I should have gone on a diet 6 months ago. I should have started exercising مثلا I don't know last year. What else? First give me should have and then we will go to a negative form. What are you doing? I should have started Spanish last year. Very good. Very good. فرشیا تو جیمم میری. Give up نکردی که بگی مثلا I shouldn't have given it up. I should have learned the second language when I was a child. آره تو give up نکرد. I should have cooked dinner soon. آره نسیم. Are you cooking now or not? No. مثلا میتونیم بگیم I should have managed my time. I should have eaten my lunch. عرفان ایش اضافه است حواست بهش باش. I should have decided sooner for my future. آره. یا مثلا سما بگو که I should have made my mind مثلا sooner. To make your mind هم همین معنی decide رو میده. Perfect. Very good. خیلی خوب. پس خیلی خوب بلدینش. حالا بیاین سراغ would have past participle. would have past participle میشه قسمت دوم conditional type 3. یادتونه مثلا میگفتم که if I had studied harder I would have found a better job. اینم همینو داره میگه قسمت اولش part of a third conditionale. If I had enough money این type 3 دیگه I would have bought a car but I didn't have enough money and I didn't buy a car. Number 2 چیه؟ Because would and will, okay, can also be used to show if you want to do something or not. We can also use would have plus past participle to talk about something you wanted to do but didn't. خب اینم که conditionale. This is very similar to the third. آره دیگه similar نیست که خودشه دیگه. But we don't need if clause. مثلا میگه که I would have gone to a party but I was really busy. میگه مثلا یه وقتایی معنی جمله اون قسمت اول رو میرسونه ولی ما اون ایفه رو directly تو جمله نمیاریم. ببین مثلا میگه که I would have gone to a party. بذار این فلش سبزه رو بذارم روش. اینو میگه. میگه که I would have gone to a party but I was really busy. یعنی چی؟ یعنی if I had enough time I would have gone to a party. مثلا if I hadn't been that busy I would have gone to a party. میگه اگه معنی جملت داره اینو میرسونه با would have past participle که it didn't happen و it's part of the conditional sentence، اصلا اون قسمت اولش رو بردار. لازم نیست اینو حتما بگی. خودش هم پایینش همینو نوشته. ببین میگه I wanted to go to a party but I didn't because I was busy. If I hadn't been so busy I would have gone to a party. ببین میگه I would have called you but I didn't know your number. خب این اوریجینالش اینه که if I had known your number I would have called you. میگه چی میگم؟ فقط مثلا اون قسمت ایفش رو ریموو کرده ولی معنیش همونه و هست. ببین این I would have called you but I didn't know your number conditional type 3 یعنی if I had known your number I would have called you. ببین میگه I wanted to call you but I didn't know your number. خب دیگه پس میشه conditional type 3. Nobody volunteered to help us with the fair. I would have helped you. I didn't know you needed help. خب این خیلی تابلوه دیگه یعنی if I had known you were in need I would have helped you. ولی دیگه وقتی معنیش مشخصه اون if clauseش رو نمیخواد بیاری. خب کلیره؟ هر جاش کلیر نیست به هم بگید براتون توضیح. پس میگه هم میتونی با جمله کامل if بیاری هم میتونی ifش رو برداری ولی مینینگش چیز. Okay, happy to hear. Happy to hear. Okay. خیلی خوب. حالا بیاین بریم سراغ ببینم این کدومه. آها. این مال گذشته است. آره. خیلی خوب. میگه که پس بچه‌ها بریم یه ذره تمرین حل کنیم که اگه اشکال داشتین مثلا اشکالاتون بیاد رو بتونم براتون توضیح بدم. میگه complete each sentence B so that it has a similar meaning in sentence A. Use a modal verb from the box and the correct form of the verb in brackets. Okay? پس قراره که B دقیقاً با A هم معنی باشه. Do number 1 to number 5. بذارینم میتونم بیشتر زوم کنم چشماتون اذیت نشه. مثل اون تو که چشمات خیلی قشنگه وایسی. آره فکر کنم این الان خیلی خب 1 تا 5 رو انجام بدین بعد بگین done که چک کنیم با هم. بعد معنیشون یکی بمونه ها. بعد با اونی بعد بنویسین که توی پرانتزز داده. یعنی بالا آگزیلاری وربش رو برده از پایین همونی که مثلا بی داده بعد با بی بنویسی. هر جا دان شدیم به هم بگید. سما دان. Thanks. سما ببین که بهت دسترسی میدم. دسترسی داری؟ وایسا ببین. چرا من بهش میگی زنگ زدم؟ Enable participant to draw. یادت سما یه جلسه بود اوکی بود و تو هم نوشتی. یادته؟ آره. نمیدونم what happened to it. من حتی بهشون زنگ زدم و امروز دابل چک کردیم. ولی نمیدونم what happened to it واقعا. اوکی thank you. خیلی خوب. سما is done. ارشیا is done. پارمیس، عرفان، نسیم. done. Very good. خب tell me about the first one. I'm sure schools 50 years ago weren't the same as they are nowadays. خب با بی باید بنویسین. Schools 50 years ago. فقط فعلشو بنویسین. Might not be. آخه پس چرا نوشته I'm not sure. I'm sure. بقیه چی نوشتین؟ خب کاملشو به هم بگو چی نوشتی عرفان؟ Must be. بیا. Must been. نه. Must have been دیگه. مگه past نیست بچه ها؟ وقتی پسته باید باشه مثلا should have been. مثلا would have been. could have been. must have been. دیگه must تنها نمیاد. No, it's okay. It's okay. پس must have been very different. Very good. Yeah, Sama, please. اگه میخوای آدیو تو باز کن. You said must is just for present. آره دقیقاً. must اگه خودش بخواد گذشته بشه میشه had to. سما. ولی این must have ppیه. ببین اون گذشته must تنهاه و مثلا I had to go there. من مجبور بودم برم اونجا. ولی این اصلا مجبور بودن نیست. این داره پردیکشن میکنه در مورد زمان گذشته. میدونی چی میگم؟ این با اون فرق میکنه. این که من بگم مثلا I had to be on time. خب ولی این که مثلا بهت گفتم مامانم رو بهش زنگ میزنم 5 دقیقه بعدش میرم دم خونهشون جواب نمیده. میگم که she mustn't have been out. She must have been at home. میدونی این پردیکشن در مورد زمان گذشته. But number 1 is not conditional. عرفان کاندیشنال نه. ببین برای زمان گذشته تمام پردیکشنامون بر اساس دیگریشون با should have و could have و might have و must have و ایناه. necessarily برای زمان کاندیشنال نیست. کاندیشناله برای ووده 100% هست که مثلا میگیم که if I had studied harder I would have found a better job. ولی این اصلا must'ه. Okay. Okay, great. حالا number 2 رو شما هم همینه نوشتین. It is possible. چون possible دیگه. Joseph went to a school by bus. بعد take رو برامون گذاشته. خب Joseph may have taken the bus to school. چون از بالاییا اگه can مثبت بود can't نبود میتونستیم بذاریم. ولی خب اینجا منفیه. might not هم منفیه. و چون نوشته it is possible پس must هم نمیتونیم بذاریم. پس بذاریم may have taken. توی 2 کی اشکال داره؟ In number 2. Nobody. Ashia. No. Okay. Number 3. I'm sure. ببین تا I'm میاد قضیه اصلا کلا sure میاد قضیه عوض میشه. شورا رو اون چیزایی که من تقریبا تو گسی که دارم میکنم در مورد زمان گذشته شورم. میگه I'm sure their holiday wasn't very nice because the weather was so bad. ولی این به هر صورت گسه. من که اونجا نبودم و definitely نمیدونم که اینا هالیدیشون به خاطر هوای بد بوده یا نه. حالا with such terrible weather they must have had a very nice holiday. Okay? ولی مرد باشه mustn't have had. ناتش رو جا انداخته. موافقیم با هم؟ اگه به صورت چیز داره میگه سرکستیک یعنی داره کنایه آمیز میگه باید آخرش رو یه اکسکلمیشن مارک میذاشت یه علامت تعجب میذاشت. سرکستیک یعنی مثلا میگه with such terrible weather they must have had چه چیز نایس هالیدی خوبی هم داشتن ولی اون سرکستیکه و باید آخرش یه اکسکلمیشن مارک میذاشت. چون نذاشته به نظر من باید اینو بذاره mustn't. Different between may and might. توی گذشته با هم دیگه ببین may و مثلا she may have been there she might have been there اینا دوتاییشون با هم یکی هن. ببین برای زمان گذشته نسیم may have past participle might have past participle و could have past participle یکیه ولی کلن might گذشته mayه. گرفتی چی شد؟ می و مایت به صورت تنها می الانه مایت گذشتشه ولی وقتی در مورد have past participle میاد might have, may have, could have یکی میشه. گرفتی نسیم؟ سما تو با من موافق بودی؟ اونو گرفتی که بهتون گفتم یا باید سرکستیک باشه که اکسکلمیشن مارک داشته باشه. سرکستیک یعنی کنایه آمیز که این به ما اینو منتقل نمیکنه پس باید باشه mustn't. حالا بیا 4. I wonder if Jane remembers how to get here. خب Jane may have forgotten how to get here. شما همین رو نوشتیم برای number 4 یا different اون چیزی که شما نوشتیم؟ Yes, the same? Okay, very good. I'm sure Chloe isn't still looking for her watch. So, به خاطر I'm sure هستا میبینید که must have found her watch by now. پس من گس میکنم که باید پیداش کرده باشه. شما must رو گذاشته بودین؟ آره به خاطر I'm sureش. آره فقط اون یه دونه بود که میس کرده یا ناتش رو باید میذاشت یا اکسکلمیشن مارکش رو باید میذاشت. Very good. سخت بود یا آسون بود؟ به نظرم آسونن. سخت نیستن. ایزیه به نظر من ایزیه. حالا یه کاری کنید. من اینا رو براتون میفرستم توی گروه. هم یه سری تمرین. A little confusing. چیش سما هر چیشه به هم بگو. اگه الان برات confusingش مشخصه که ازم بپرس. اگه نه تمرین کردی برام وایس بذار. should practice more. آره و برام وایس بذارید. هر چی براتون کلیر نبود حتما ازم بپرسید. بعد ببین حواست به این باشه که مثلا سما وقتی مثلا میگیم که گذشته must had toه یعنی یه کاری که اتفاق افتاده. ببین مثلا I had to be on time. من مجبور بودم که مثلا این کار بکنم. خب ولی must و mustn't و مثلا اینا با have past participle که میاد دیگه یه prediction در مورد زمان گذشته است و اصلا necessarily اتفاق نیفتاده. مثلا فکر کنم من یه تصادفی کردم الان میگم I must have been more careful یعنی من careful نبودم. میبینی؟ آره. حالا حتما تمرین کنید. اینا رو براتون میفرستم. بعد هر اشکالی که داشتین definitely ask me. باورتون میشه که 9:30 شد؟ time flies قشنگ. بعد هم میگن کلاس گرامر بورینگه. به نظر من اصلا it's not boring وقتی که you مثلا communicate میکنین و اونا رو جمله میسازین اینا. time flies. Thank you. سوری بچه پی ام داده بود که اون دفعه تولد پسرش بود نیومد آفلاین دیده بود الان یه اتفاقی افتاده نمیدونم چی امیدوارم که اوکی باشه که گفته که آفلاین میبینه. نرگس هم که آن شیفت بوده دوباره آفلاین میبینه. عارفه که همیشه آفلاینه. مرجان همیشه آفلاینه ولی چیزه we will be in touch. Thank you سما جانم. That's really kind of you. پس اگه سوال ندارین مراقب خودتون باشین. یه شام خوشمزه بخورین. در کنار خانواده لذت ببرین. See you on کی؟ بچه see you next Saturday چون Wednesday آفه. جلسه 10 میشه next Saturday. Oh I miss you. Good night. Keep in touch. Keep in touch. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you. Take care.